Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we're gonna let it rain tonight. We're gonna let it rain tonight.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is April for those of you guys that are new to my channel, and for those of you guys returning, thank you guys for coming back to this video. So as you guys can tell from the title, today I will be doing a swatch review and a tutorial on this Melissa Michelle x Ulta Collab eyeshadow palette. It is called Bling on the Glam. I will be doing swatches on this as well as a tutorial using this palette. And at the end of the video, I will be showing you guys what comes in the free gift from Ulta for spending a certain amount on Ulta products. It is a travel makeup bag that comes with a bunch of goodies. So the first thing that I am going to be doing is doing the swatches on this palette. So if you guys want to watch that, then just keep on watching. Okay, so before we get into this tutorial, I really wanted to show you guys what this palette consists of. This is what the palette looks like. It is so freaking gorgeous. I am a sucker for packaging. This is what the back looks like, and she is absolutely gorgeous. And then on the top it says Melissa Michelle x Ulta. So this is what the palette looks like on the inside. It comes with one glitter liquid liner, a sponge applicator, 3 creamy glitter eyeshadows, 2 shimmer shadows, 2 metallic eyeshadows, and 5 matte eyeshadows. And it does also have a mirror. So this is what everything looks like swatched. The top swatch is the glitter liquid liner, which I haven't really used. The top 3 are the creamy glitter eyeshadows. I really hope you guys can see that. They are very, very glittery and very pigmented. Let me just say that. Then down here I have the shimmer shadows as well as the matte eyeshadows. And these are all very creamy and very pigmented. My favorite shadows would be this one right here, which I barely put my finger into it and it just glided on, so pigmented and very buttery. And these two right here, I just think the way that they stand out and the way that they pop, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It was only $20 at Ulta, and right now at Ulta, if you spend, I believe, $19.50, you get a free gift from Ulta. But you do have to buy Ulta products to reach that $19.50, and then this palette was $20. So just buying this palette alone, I got their free Ulta gift, which was a bag with a whole bunch of goodies in it. So it's like I got both of these things for 20 bucks. So I mean, that is just a really great price for me, honestly. And the way this palette performed, I can't wait to play with the glitter liner as well and the other shades in it. Everything just swatched so beautifully, and it looks just gorgeous and stunning on the eyes. And I'm just like really drawn into this palette at the moment. Okay, so now that you guys have heard me ramble on about this Melissa Michelle and Ulta Collab eyeshadow palette, the Bling on the Glam, let's just jump right onto this tutorial so you guys can see how I got this gorgeous look using this absolutely amazing palette. Okay, so now the first thing that I am going to do is I am going to prime my eyes with my Catrice Camouflage high coverage concealer. And I love using this to prime my eyes, as I've said before. It is a very light color compared to my skin. And now I am just going to blend it out. Okay, so now that that is blended out, I'm not going to set it with any powder. So I'm gonna go straight into the palette. The first shade that I am going to go into is 100%, which is this shade right here. And I am just using a Real Techniques fluffy, I believe, crease brush. It's a deluxe crease brush. And I am picking up a little bit of 100%. And I am going to work that into my crease and right above my crease. So before I get more into it, I forgot to put my piece of tape on my eye. So I am just going to do that. So now going in once again with 100%, I am just going to work that, like I said, into my crease and right above my crease. Okay, so once I am done with that, using a base shadow brush from Real Techniques, I am going to pick up the shade called Florida, which is this shade right here. So I am going to work that lower into my crease just to really deepen that crease. And then going in with the first brush that I had used to put 100%, I am just making sure that is well blended. Okay, so now that that shade is done, I'm gonna go in with Dude and put this all over my eyelid. And I am just going to use my finger because I feel like shimmer shadows look a lot better when you place them with your fingers. So I am just going to carefully put that all over my eyelid. It's kind of hard when you have nails, but I am trying the best that I can. I am just using this shadow as a base for the glitter, and I hope you guys can see how pigmented that shadow is. It is absolutely gorgeous. I really love the shades so far that I've used from this palette. $20, you cannot go wrong with that. So I didn't even know about this palette until I saw it at the store, and they were all sold out, so I really had to order it online. So once again, I'm going to go in with the brush that I had used to put Florida, and I'm just going to make sure that that is well blended. And just so you guys know, I didn't put any concealer underneath this or wet my brush or anything. I just put on this shadow straight like that, and it looks just absolutely gorgeous. It's not patchy, it's very vibrant, and I would love to wear this just like this, but I kind of wanted to use a little bit of everything, so I really decided to go with the glitter Manifest and put that right on top. So going in next with Manifest, and I am actually going to go in with some glitter primer before I put on that glitter, because that's just something that I always do with glitter. I always like to protect myself by putting glitter, making sure that it will last all day. So I know So honestly, I don't know how well it will perform without the glitter primer, but that's just my preference to making glitter stay put all day, is always putting glitter primer. So I am just putting some of my NYX glitter primer all over my eyelid. And it doesn't have to be perfect because this isn't like a perfect cut crease or anything. And now I am actually going to be using the brush that came with the palette. It is a little sponge applicator. I heard that this brush was specially designed to work well with those glitters. So this is what the brush actually looks like. I am just going to pick up Manifest on that sponge applicator and just place that all over. I hope you guys can see that, how gorgeous this glitter just looks. It is absolutely very vibrant, very shiny, and that is what really called my name, is about this glitter. It's just, I just fell in love right away. So the brush really does a great job for picking it up and putting the glitter where it needs to go. I just think that looks absolutely gorgeous. It's like a copper glitter, and I'm just obsessed with copper glitters as well as oranges and browns. So once that is done, I am going to remove my piece of tape, and as you guys can see, it's very sharp, and that is why I love using tape. So now I am gonna go in once again with my big fluffy brush and just make sure that everything is well blended. As always, that's just something that I do a lot, and I know I say it a lot, but that's a big key. So next, for my under the eyebrow highlight, I am actually going to go in with the shade Rotor Man. So I always just tap my brush off just to make sure that I don't pick up necessarily a lot of the product. And I am just highlighting underneath my brow. So once that is done, I'm going to go in with a new concealer that I recently picked up that everybody's been raving about. It is a Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I've heard so many people raving about this concealer. I really wanted to give it a shot and try it out. And ever since I've been using it, it's been one of my go-to concealers, basically for every day. So I am just going to put this underneath my eye. And my shade is in the shade C12. So now I am just going to blend that out. And now picking up just a little bit of my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, I am just going to set that. And I am not just going to let it sit, I am just going to place it on top of the concealer and just press it into my skin. Okay, so now that I have that, I am actually going to smoke out my lower lash line, and I am going to use the shade Boo Bears. And then right on top of that, I'm going to go in with Dude and place that closer into my waterline. So now I am just going to do my winged eyeliner as always, just using my favorite liquid liner, which is still a NYX matte liquid liner. And I am just going to do my wing. Okay, so that is what I have so far. For my waterline, I am actually going to use my Lorac Front of the Line Pro Rose Bronze Eye Pencil, which I recently won in a giveaway that one of my favorite YouTubers did. It was from Sela May. So this is what the pencil looks like. It is like a rose red brown, and it does have some shimmer in it. So I am just going to place that on my bottom waterline. And then for my top waterline, as always, I am just using my Essence Black Pencil Liner. And I am just going to line the top waterline because I want my falsies to blend in very naturally. So now I am going to apply a coat of mascara using my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I recently got this for my birthday for free at Ulta, and I've been hooked to this mascara recently. So when I run out, I am definitely thinking about picking up the full size. I feel like I haven't done makeup in so long. I feel like I'm still like a newbie at makeup. I am also adding a coat to my bottom lashes. For my lashes today, I am actually using one of my favorite pairs of lashes from Lash Love, which I love every single one of their lashes. It is in the style Shooketh, and this is what it looks like. I know it looks funny. I broke the top, so just ignore that. Find my tweezers. I always misplace everything. Okay, so while my lash glue is getting tacky, I'm gonna go back in with the palette. And for my inner corner highlights, I am actually gonna be using Hey Guys. I am actually going to be spraying my brush with my Mario Badescu facial spray. Picking up a little bit, I am going to place that on my inner corner, like I said. So now that my glue is tacky, I am just going to put on my lashes. Okay, so now for my contour on my cheek, I am just using, as always, my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Toast. And just really buff it out. This is just to give a little bit of warmth to my cheeks. Really sculpt it out. So now on top of that, I'm gonna go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Just to really sculpt my face and give it some definition. So now that that is done, I'm going to go in with one of my favorite highlighters. It is the Anastasia and Omri Z highlighter. I am just going to pick some up on a Morphe M501 brush. And just really highlight on my cheeks. I'm that type that has to have that very blinding highlight, especially with a very dramatic look like this one. I just love it. And now on top of that, just to be a little bit extra, I am actually gonna go in with my Smashbox and Blotta Petal Metal Shimmer Drops. Placing a drop on my index finger. I am just going to place that right on top with my finger. So now I am just going to spray my face with my Mario Badescu facial spray, and this is in the Aloe Chamomile and Lavender scent. And now for my lips today, I am going to be using my Ofra in Verona shade. And I want to see how this shade looks with this look. So I don't know how I feel about this shade with this look. Okay, so I have actually changed my lip color to something that went a little bit more with this look. Now for my lips, I used my Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipstick, and this is in the shade Box O Chocolate. It is from the Less Chocolates collection. I just thought that this shade went a lot better with this look, and I really wanted to use more of my lipsticks that I haven't been using. So you guys be the judge of that. Let me know how this looks. And with this lipstick, I think it is a very dramatic, out of the town night look. Okay, so now that I have showed you guys how I got this look, I am going to dive into this little what's in the bag from the Ulta free bag kit. So if you guys want to know what came in this little bag, I am just going to dig into it and show you guys. So it did come with a Ulta Beauty On The Go Cleansing Makeup Remover Face Towelettes, and there are 5 pre-moistened towelettes in this little bag. So I mean, these are always handy for on the go. It did also come with the Ulta Beauty Limitless Lashes Mascara, and now I haven't tried this yet, so I definitely will be trying that very soon. Okay, so one of the next items that it did come with was an Ulta Beauty Stay Fierce lipstick, and this is what the shade looks like. It did also come with a Ulta Beauty gel eyeliner in Blackout. Oh wow, that is very black. And the next thing that it came with is a matte metallic liquid lipstick. There isn't a shade name on it. This is what it looks like. It is just a metallic liquid lipstick. Maybe this would have went a little bit better with this look. Maybe I should have dug into this first, but I didn't. So, and then it also comes with a tinted eye primer. Let's see what that looks like. Oh wow. I've never really used a tinted eye primer, but that is very pretty. Maybe I should have used that under this look as well. So now the next thing is a brow tint, and this is in the shade Medium. I don't know how that will work for me because my eyebrows are black. So I mean, that looks a little bit too light for me. It did also come with a blush brush and a eyeshadow brush, but it kind of got destroyed on the way over here. It just really got deformed, but I'm pretty sure I can fix that by just washing them. And the brushes, they feel very, very soft. So the next thing that I pulled out is this Ulta Beauty Matte Makeup Setting Spray. And it did also come with a Ulta Beauty bronzer and illuminator. That is the bronzer and that is the illuminator. I am pretty tan at the moment, so I don't know how that's going to show up on my skin. Okay, so the next thing that I pulled out was this Ulta Beauty little eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. It has 6 shades in here. It looks like 2 are matte and the other 4 are shimmer. These are what they look like swatched. And for a free palette, I mean, it does have some really good shades in there. So that is everything that came in this little travel size Ulta free bag. I really hope you guys enjoyed this swatch tutorial and little look what's in the Ulta free bag. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe down below if you haven't already. And hit that little notification bell so that way you guys can be notified whenever I do upload. As always, I'll see you guys in my next video.